who is this guy? It's really difficult to work out how Omar managed to get himself on Love Island. I'm joking, they're both Harriet. Isn't this just so shocking and sad? Last night at the end of Love Island, everyone, we thought Mimi might be dumped, but thankfully she was saved, as Love Island producers have sent in her husband, Omar. So Omar arrived last night. They're going to go on a date on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. But who is this guy? OMAR NYAME, I think that's how you say it. Of course, I could be wrong. He is a PE teacher from Croydon, South London, quite near to where I am now. And yeah, that's who he is. Now, you may have noticed in that little video there of Omar in action that he was seemingly posing with someone rather famous, namely Stormzy. So it's really difficult to work out how Omar managed to get himself on Love Island, because Stormzy's going out with Maya Jama, and as far as I'm aware, Maya Jama has absolutely nothing to do with Love Island. So how did he... Oh yes, that's how. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. So I can only assume this was Stormzy's way of manipulating Love Island, guys, and saying, hey, my buddy would be great in Love Island, get him on there. And producers and Maya Jama said, yes, of course, we will do anything you ask. But I am holding out hope, guys, that Mimi and Omar will be happy and this will work out. Or that what will happen is Aya will realise him and Uma are not suited, go back to Mimi, and then Uma will end up going out with Omar. Uma and Omar. Yeah, you never know. Those two names could go quite well together, Uma and Omar. Umar. It already works. Omar. I don't know what I'm doing. But there we go. That's who he is. A lot of people said, well, I can't find much about him on socials. Well, guys, unless you don't have any friends that are teachers, you'll know that teachers on social media have to keep a very low profile. And if they do have a social media output of any sort, it has to be quite bland and boring, because obviously they know that their students could see it and they have to keep that very tight-lipped, if you know what I mean. So you can't find out much about him because he's a teacher, and teachers on social media tend to be very, very quiet. But I know some teachers on social media who aren't even on there under their names. They have to use different names because obviously of child protection and what have you. So we'll see how it goes with Omar. Now have a look at this picture. This is genuinely Harriet as she is in Love Island, and Harriet as she was several years ago. This clip has emerged of her appearing in Saffron Barker's video when Saffron Barker was doing a whole YouTube thing about living in her car. Have a look at this, 50 seconds of Harriet as she was, aged around 1920.
Have a look at my car. What? Saffron, I didn't think you were in your whole bed. Yeah, no, Harriet, I'm sleeping in here tonight alone, babes. Oh my god. It looks cute though, doesn't it? Yeah. Good. How are you finding the car? Is it really comfy? I mean, it's a bit hot. Very spacious. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna order basically, so the time though, this is an update on the time. It's 4:45. We figured if we ordered if we ordered food now, it would get here by the time that we're hungry. Hi, can we place an order for delivery, please?
And what would you like to order?
Can we please get a large pizza, half and half, one side pineapple,
Yes.
and the other side just
I mean, your jaw almost hits the floor. I'm not out here to pick on anyone or say anything mean. I'm just astounded at how different she looks now. It's really, really shocking. She looks really good in that YouTube video. And here she is now looking like she's had something done to her face. In fact, a lot of the girls on there, with the exception of a couple, look like they've had stuff done to their faces. And it's just so sad because it doesn't look good. I think it looks weird. You just stare at their faces and think, I know that is a face, but there's something weird and strange about that face. Why is the lip up there so kind of tight? Why is this forehead so square and not moving when they raise their eyebrows? It's just all very weird. And again, I don't think girls need to do this. It's much nicer. Keep it natural. Have your natural beauty. Okay? That's my advice to you as a man to a woman. How condescending could I be? But there you go, guys. Let me know what you think about this. I know a lot of people are struggling to work out which girl is which girl. That's because they all do. A lot of girls do this now. They all look. You know, never mind. I'm not going to dig myself into a massive hole here. Let's keep watching Love Island, and let's hope for good things next week or tomorrow, which is technically next week if you go by old school calendar. Sunday's the start of the new week. This video must end now.